Ethan had always trusted Anna implicitly. They'd built their life together on mutual respect and unwavering support. So when he first noticed the late nights she spent wandering the aisles of Chic Boutique, his favorite local women's clothing store, he brushed it off as harmless retail therapy. Little did he know, those nights were the beginning of something far more complicated. It was a chilly Saturday evening in late October when Ethan decided to surprise Anna with dinner. He'd noticed her increasing restlessness and wanted to reconnect. As he approached Chic Boutique, the store's sleek windows reflecting the golden hues of the setting sun, he saw Anna inside, her hand lingering over a display of silk scarves. But there was something different this time, a nervous energy in her movements. Before Ethan could step inside, the automatic doors swung open, and a tall man in a neatly pressed uniform approached Anna. His presence was calm and composed, his demeanor polite yet authoritative. Ethan recognized him as Marcus, the store's security guard. They'd exchanged pleasantries before, always keeping interactions professional. Anna, Marcus greeted her with a warm smile. I'm afraid we've run into a bit of an issue tonight. Anna glanced up, her eyes meeting Ethan's for a split second before she turned back to Marcus. Ethan's heart sank as he realized the tension in the air. He stepped forward, concern etched on his face. Is everything all right? Marcus nodded, maintaining his courteous facade. We've noticed some unusual activity here. It seems you might be attempting to take some items without paying. Anna's cheeks flushed, and she bit her lower lip, a mixture of embarrassment and defiance in her expression. I can explain, she began, her voice wavering. Ethan felt a surge of protectiveness. Anna, what's going on? Before Anna could respond, Marcus placed a gentle hand on her shoulder. Look, let's not escalate things. I understand that sometimes people have their reasons. Perhaps we can find a way to resolve this without involving the authorities. Anna looked between Ethan and Marcus, a flicker of gratitude in her eyes. What do you mean? Marcus leaned in slightly, his tone soft yet sincere. Sometimes, underlying issues drive people to make poor choices. Maybe there's a way we can address whatever's bothering you without punishment. Ethan exchanged a puzzled glance with Anna. Are you suggesting? Before he could finish, Anna stepped forward, her resolve clear. I appreciate your understanding, Marcus. Maybe we can talk about this and find a solution that works for everyone. Marcus nodded, maintaining his respectful stance. Of course. Let's sit down and discuss what's been happening. As they moved to a quieter corner of the store, Ethan couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to this encounter than a simple case of shoplifting. The way Marcus had handled the situation suggested a depth of empathy and experience that went beyond standard security protocols. Sitting there, the three of them began to unravel the complexities of Anna's actions. She confessed to the thrill of shoplifting, the rush that made her feel alive in ways she couldn't explain. Ethan listened, his heart torn between anger and concern. Marcus offered insights and support, suggesting that Anna seek help to address the underlying issues driving her behavior. As the evening progressed, Ethan realized that this confrontation was a turning point. The secrets Anna had kept were coming to light, and with Marcus's unexpected intervention, there was a glimmer of hope for healing and understanding. The path ahead was uncertain, but for the first time in a long while, Ethan felt that perhaps they could navigate this storm together. The soft hum of the Chic Boutique's ambient music filled the quiet corner where Ethan, Anna, and Marcus sat. The initial tension had given way to a tentative conversation, each person grappling with their own emotions and motivations. Ethan glanced at Anna, searching her eyes for answers. The woman he thought he knew so well now seemed a stranger, her actions shrouded in mystery. He felt a mixture of betrayal and concern, unsure how to reconcile the image of his wife with the woman who stood before him, vulnerable and exposed. Marcus, ever the professional, maintained his composure. Anna, I understand that things aren't always black and white. If you're willing to share what's been going on, maybe we can find a way to help. Anna took a deep breath, her fingers nervously tapping against the fabric of her blouse. It's not just about stealing, she began, her voice barely above a whisper. I've been struggling with something I didn't know how to handle. Ethan leaned forward, his protective instincts kicking in. Whatever it is, we're here for you. You don't have to go through this alone. Marcus nodded in agreement. Exactly. Sometimes people make decisions they later regret because they're overwhelmed. Maybe talking to a professional could help. Anna looked between the two men, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. I didn't mean to hurt you, Ethan. I thought I could handle it on my own, but I was wrong. Ethan reached out, gently taking her hand in his. We'll get through this together. But I need you to be honest with me. Before Anna could respond, Marcus cleared his throat, breaking the emotional silence. If I may interject, perhaps we can find a more constructive way to address this situation. Maybe some form of community service or counseling sessions. Anna nodded, a flicker of relief crossing her face. I'd be open to that. Ethan felt a sense of gratitude towards Marcus. Despite the circumstances, the security guard had approached the situation with empathy rather than hostility. It was a stark contrast to the confrontation he had feared. The days following the evening at Chic Boutique were a whirlwind of emotions for Ethan and Anna. The revelation of Anna's shoplifting had shaken the very foundation of their marriage, but Marcus's unexpected intervention had opened a door to understanding and healing that Ethan hadn't anticipated. Ethan found himself reflecting on the conversation they had shared with Marcus. The security guard's empathy and willingness to help had left a lasting impression. It wasn't just about resolving a theft, it was about addressing deeper issues that Anna had been grappling with alone. One crisp Sunday morning, Ethan decided it was time to take proactive steps. He reached out to Marcus, hoping to extend their newfound alliance. To his surprise, Marcus responded promptly, suggesting a meeting at a local cafe to discuss how they could support Anna together. The cafe was a cozy spot downtown, with large windows letting in the soft morning light and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee permeating the air. Ethan arrived first, choosing a quiet table in the corner. Moments later, Marcus walked in, his demeanor as composed and approachable as ever. Good morning, Ethan. Marcus greeted with a warm smile as he took a seat. Morning, Marcus. Thanks for meeting with me, Ethan replied, his tone sincere. Before they could delve into their discussion, Anna walked into the cafe, her presence immediately noticeable. She looked more at ease than Ethan had seen her in weeks, a testament to the progress they had made together. She joined them, her eyes meeting Marcus's with a hint of gratitude. We thought it would be good for all of us to talk, Ethan began, glancing between Anna and Marcus. There's a lot to unpack, and I believe working together is the best way forward. Marcus nodded in agreement. Absolutely. I've seen firsthand how overwhelming things can get when you try to handle them alone. It's commendable that you're both willing to address this together. Anna took a deep breath, her fingers nervously twisting the hem of her sleeve. I've been hiding so much, not just from Ethan but from myself. The thrill of shoplifting was a way to feel something, anything. But it never filled the void I was feeling inside. Ethan reached out, gently taking her hand. We're here for you, Anna. Whatever you're going through, we'll face it together. Marcus leaned forward, his tone supportive. Have you considered speaking with a counselor or therapist? Sometimes having a professional to talk to can make a significant difference. Anna nodded slowly. I think that's a good idea. I don't want to keep hurting the people I love. As the conversation continued, the trio outlined a plan to support Anna's journey toward healing. They agreed on regular counseling sessions, and Marcus offered to help Anna find resources that could assist her in overcoming her struggles. The sense of teamwork and mutual support began to ease the lingering tensions, replacing them with hope and determination. Over the next few weeks, Ethan and Anna committed themselves to rebuilding their relationship. They attended couples therapy, where they learned to communicate more openly and address the underlying issues that had led to Anna's actions. Marcus remained a steadfast ally, offering guidance and encouragement whenever needed. One evening, as they sat together watching the sunset from their backyard, Anna turned to Ethan with a thoughtful expression. I never realized how much I was losing sight of what truly matters. Thank you for not giving up on me. Ethan squeezed her hand, his eyes reflecting the fading light. We've been through a lot, but I believe in us. We'll get through this together. Meanwhile, Marcus continued his role at Chic Boutique, but his interactions with Ethan and Anna had deepened beyond mere professionalism. They had become friends, united by a shared experience and a commitment to support one another. One particularly chilly evening, as the store prepared to close, Anna found herself back at Chic Boutique. This time, however, it wasn't for shoplifting. She had volunteered to help organize a charity event the store was hosting, wanting to give back to the community that had played a pivotal role in her journey toward redemption. As she worked, Marcus approached her with a genuine smile. "Glad to see you back, Anna. Your help means a lot." She returned his smile warmly. "Thank you, Marcus. I want to make things right." They worked side by side, the atmosphere filled with a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect. It was a stark contrast to their first encounter, marked by tension and confrontation. Now, it was about collaboration and support. Later that night, as Anna left the store, Marcus lingered for a moment, watching her walk away with a sense of accomplishment. He knew that true healing took time, but seeing Anna take these positive steps reaffirmed his belief in the power of empathy and understanding. As the months passed, Ethan and Anna's relationship grew stronger. They had faced their darkest moments and emerged with a deeper connection and a renewed sense of purpose. The incident at Chic Boutique had been a catalyst for change, pushing them to confront their vulnerabilities and support each other in ways they hadn't before. One sunny afternoon, Ethan suggested they all meet for lunch to celebrate the success of the charity event. Marcus gladly accepted, happy to be part of their journey. Sitting around the table at a favorite local restaurant, the three friends shared stories and laughter, the bond between them unbreakable. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of compassion. As they clinked their glasses in a toast, Ethan looked around at Anna and Marcus, feeling a profound sense of gratitude. To new beginnings and the strength to overcome. Anna and Marcus echoed his sentiment, their smiles reflecting the hope that had carried them through the storm. As they continued to talk, the initial awkwardness began to dissolve. Marcus shared his own experiences, revealing that he had once faced personal struggles that led him to seek help. His openness created a safe space for Anna to divulge the pressures and emotional turmoil that had driven her to shoplifting. Hours seemed to pass as the trio delved deeper into their conversations, unearthing layers of pain, misunderstanding, and unmet needs. Ethan realized that Anna's actions were not merely acts of rebellion or deceit but cries for help that had gone unnoticed. Eventually, the store's lights dimmed, signaling closing time. The three stood, the weight of the evening's revelations hanging in the air. Ethan wrapped an arm around Anna, offering silent support, while Marcus adjusted his uniform with a respectful nod. As they parted ways, Ethan couldn't help but feel a renewed sense of hope. The path ahead was uncertain, filled with challenges and the need for healing, but for the first time in a long while, he believed they could navigate it together. Later that night, back in the warmth of their home, Ethan and Anna sat together on the couch, the events of the evening still fresh in their minds. "I never wanted it to come to this," Anna whispered, leaning her head against Ethan's shoulder. Ethan held her close, understanding that forgiveness and rebuilding trust would take time. "We'll take it one step at a time. We'll find a way through this." As they sat in the quiet of their living room, the bonds of their relationship began to mend, strengthened by honesty and the willingness to confront their struggles together. The encounter at Chic Boutique had been a catalyst for change, opening doors to conversations and healing that neither of them had anticipated. Unbeknownst to them, Marcus watched from a distance as he walked away from the store that night. There was a silent promise in his eyes, a commitment to help Anna find her way and to ensure that no one else would have to navigate their darkest moments alone. The months that followed the charity event marked a period of profound transformation for Ethan, Anna, and Marcus. What began as a confrontation had blossomed into a support system grounded in understanding, empathy, and genuine friendship. Ethan and Anna's relationship had weathered the storm of betrayal and emerged stronger. Through countless therapy sessions and heartfelt conversations, they had rebuilt the trust that once seemed irreparable. Anna had embraced her journey toward healing, finding solace in her newfound honesty and the unwavering support of her husband. Marcus remained a constant presence in their lives, his role evolving from that of a security guard to a trusted friend and confidant. His own experiences had taught him the value of compassion, and he took pride in being a pillar of support for Anna and Ethan. One crisp autumn morning, Ethan received a call from Marcus. There was an air of excitement in his voice. "Hey Ethan, how about we all meet up this weekend? I have something special planned." Intrigued, Ethan agreed, and the three arranged to meet at the same cozy cafe where their journey toward healing had deepened. When the day arrived, the sun shone brightly, casting a warm glow over the city. As they settled into their favorite corner table, Marcus unveiled his surprise. "I've been working on something behind the scenes," he began, a twinkle in his eye. "With your help, Anna, and the support from Ethan, I've organized a community initiative aimed at helping others who might be struggling like Anna did." Ethan and Anna exchanged surprised glances. "What kind of initiative?" Ethan asked. Marcus smiled. "It's a combination of counseling services, support groups, and educational programs to prevent shoplifting and other similar issues. We want to create a safe space where people can seek help without fear of judgment." Anna's eyes welled up with tears of gratitude. "That's incredible, Marcus. I can't believe you did all this." Ethan reached across the table, squeezing Anna's hand. "This is amazing, Marcus." "Thank you." Marcus nodded humbly. "I couldn't have done it without your stories and willingness to share your experiences. Your journey can inspire others to seek help and realize they're not alone." The trio spent the afternoon planning the details of the initiative, brainstorming ways to reach out to the community and secure funding. Their collaboration was seamless, a testament to the bond they had forged through adversity. As the weeks turned into months, the community initiative flourished. Workshops were held regularly, providing resources and support to those in need. Anna found fulfillment in helping others navigate their own struggles, her past experiences giving her a unique perspective that resonated with many. Ethan, too, found a new purpose. He became involved in organizing events and spreading awareness, proud of the positive impact they were making together. The initiative not only healed Anna and strengthened their marriage but also united the community in ways they had never imagined. One evening, as the trio attended the launch of a new support center, Ethan looked around at the faces in the crowd, individuals who had been touched by their efforts, each with their own stories of redemption and hope. He felt a profound sense of accomplishment and gratitude. Anna stood beside him, her hand intertwined with his. "We've come a long way," she whispered. Marcus joined them, his expression content. "And we're just getting started." As the sun set, casting a golden hue over the gathering, Ethan raised his glass in a toast. "To new beginnings, resilience, and the power of compassion." Anna and Marcus echoed his sentiments, their smiles reflecting the journey they had undertaken together. The challenges they had faced had not only mended their lives but had also sown the seeds for a brighter, more connected future. In that moment, surrounded by love and friendship, Ethan knew that they had truly overcome the shadows of the past. The bonds they had formed were unbreakable, and the path ahead was filled with endless possibilities.